I remember holding Leo that night, after all of it. After the court, after the quiet storm that had raged for months. He was asleep in my arms, and I held him tighter than usual. I knew, in that moment, that everything I'd fought for, everything I'd endured, had been worth it. Because what Chloe had tried to do, what she'd planned for years, wasn't just about money or revenge. It was about taking him from me, or rather, using him as a weapon against me. And the terrifying truth is, I almost didn't see it coming. It all started, really, 6 months before that infamous Christmas dinner in Charlotte. Not with an argument, or even a suspicion, but with Leo getting sick. Nothing serious, just a scary allergic reaction at preschool. His pediatrician wanted to run a full blood panel, just to be thorough. Chloe, my wife at the time, claimed she had a crucial work meeting and asked me to take him. Looking back, that should have been the first whisper of a warning. Leo, bless his little heart, was so brave. He handled the blood draw like a champion. Afterward, we got ice cream, and for a couple of days, life was just normal. Then the call came. The doctor's office wanted me to come in person, to discuss the results. My stomach did a slow flip. You don't get asked to come in person for good news. I braced myself for a serious allergy, mentally preparing for a whole new routine of treatments and precautions. I sat in that sterile office, waiting. The doctor came in, closed the door, and had this uncomfortable expression. She started by reassuring me Leo was perfectly healthy. No major allergies, nothing to worry about. Relief washed over me, but then she paused, and that's when my world shifted. She explained that during the blood panel, they'd noted Leo's blood type, B positive. And according to their records, I was O positive, and Chloe was A positive. She explained, very gently, that it was genetically impossible for two parents with O and A blood types to have a child with B-type blood. She suggested there might be an error in the records, but felt she had to bring it to my attention. I just sat there. Frozen. The doctor wasn't accusing anyone. She was simply stating a scientific fact, letting me connect the dots. I thanked her, my voice sounding distant even to my own ears, and walked out to my car on autopilot. I didn't go home. I drove straight to Raleigh, to a private lab I'd seen advertising discreet DNA testing for legal cases. I paid extra for expedited results. They said 72 hours. Those 3 days were the longest of my life. I went through the motions at home, playing with Leo, having dinner with Chloe, pretending everything was normal. But inside, I was a coiled spring. The email arrived at 2 a.m. I grabbed my phone, heart pounding in my chest, and stumbled into the bathroom. There it was, in clinical black and white, 0% probability of paternity. I read it twice, 3 times, searching for an error. But DNA doesn't lie. Leo wasn't my biological son. I sank to the cold tile floor, reeling. A primal urge to wake Chloe, to scream for answers, surged through me. But a smarter, colder part of my brain took over. I needed to be strategic. I needed to understand exactly what I was up against before I made a single move. Lying there beside Chloe that night, a terrifying clarity began to emerge. All the little things I'd dismissed, explained away, they suddenly clicked into place. Her strange reluctance to do genetic testing after Leo was born. Her comments about how much he looked like *, don't miss the twist bottom left, full story.